Hey guys, it's Grace. So, it is midnight, and it is time for me to make my super angry rant of anger. By the way, real quick, can you see it? I painted that, but you can't really see it. It's my one, good art thing that I've ever done in my life. Alright, so, little disclaimer, this is probably going to have a lot of swearing in it, because I get ridiculously fired up. And for this video, I will wear these. Yes, this is how you know that I'm about to get serious. And burp. Thanks. So, oh, lordy. Here we go. We're diving right into this. Don't dive into the shallow end, or I'll yell at you because I'm a lifeguard. So, this takes place at work. Okay, the other day I was working, and a little backstory for you guys. We have a patron who comes to the pool on a pretty regular, day-to-day basis. He's always there at the late sessions. He's probably in his 30s, but he's autistic, and so he has, the mind of an 8-year-old. And he's really sweet, and he knows all the guards by name, and, he's been coming year after year, so, everybody knows him, and, he's super chill, and we give him some privileges, and he gets in off of, something through the city, because it's a public pool, so he doesn't actually have to pay. Anyways, he's super chill. He does, double front flips, and now he does, 2.5 front flips off of the 9-foot high dive that we have. And he's very, set in his routines, and, because he's autistic, so he has, he knows a lot about certain things, and is very, routine oriented, and needs, complete concentration, when he does this, and when he loses his temper, which doesn't happen very often, it's kind of sad, because it's like a little boy, and, all the guards kind of defend him. Anyways, so, I was working, and I was on my break, so I was, walking around to all the towers asking if anyone needed anything, and so I stopped at the dive tank tower, and I was like, hey, so the lifeguard that was on that tower, I was like, how you doing, do you need anything? And there's this, guy, and he's probably, in his 40s, and he goes off of the low dive and does a jackknife, and completely, sends a tidal wave, not even kidding, towards us, and I run back and escape most of it, but, the guard that was on tower got completely soaked, and my boyfriend was there, standing next to me, and he got completely soaked, and I was kind of mad, but it was, whatever, because he didn't really get me, and I was like, really, because I've had people do that before, and, it's not that big of a deal, and, it's, a one-time thing, and they're just, trying to be funny, and he's like, oh, la, whatever. I was like, whatever, and kind of, brushed it off, and continued on my way. After my break, I was in the first guard chair, which, the way the pool is set up, it's this, I guess? Okay. So, no, that doesn't explain it either. Okay, here's my two little phones. It's set up like this. Okay. So, here's the dive tank, here is the deep end, and here's the shallow end. And so, I was sitting here, facing this way, and the diving boards are right here. And this is where the dive tank tower sits. So I'm sitting right here, and this lady who's there, and, probably brought her kids after work, she's just very professional, very nice, wearing a very, beautiful, beautiful white blouse, pearl necklace, all this stuff, and she's standing right in this corner, taking pictures of her daughter going off of the diving boards and stuff, and so this guy, the same guy as before, goes off and does a jackknife and completely soaks her. Completely. She turned around, but, her entire backside was soaked. And I was like, I considered just, calling him over and be like, dude, why are you being such a jackass? Knock it off. But, and no one else said anything because they thought that they were a couple. No, they didn't even know each other. So, rotation comes, and it's the last rotation of the session, so that means that there's 25 minutes left. And I go from the Tower 1 to Tower 2 over in the dive tank, and I'm sitting there, And I see this guy coming, so I get my umbrella and I open it up so I'm ready to, like, shield myself, and he goes off and he doesn't do anything. So I'm like, whatever, okay, he's not going to do anything. 10-minute call goes off, and at 5 minutes we kick everybody out because that's when the entire facility closes. And so he goes off and completely drenches me, and I was freaking pissed. I was so pissed off. I'm like, you are a 40-something-year-old man. Like, why is this okay behavior for an adult male to have? And I forgot to mention, before he soaked me, and when I was on this tower, I saw him bullying John, or, you know, the 30-something-year-old autistic man. And John had completely lost his shit and had to go sit over at the side and was, like, having a, like, panic attack and, like, all this stuff. And I was like, why hasn't anyone done anything? Because all the other guards, like I said, are very protective of John. Like, we love him desperately, and, like, he's such a sweet guy, and we know how he is. And it was just, like, it was terrible. So, you know, he comes up above the water, like, next to me or whatever, and, like, looks at me and, like, it's like, oh, I'm like, you're done. And he was like, what? Excuse me? And I'm like, you're done. Leave. And he's like, well, the session's almost over, isn't it? Because there's, like, 2 minutes left in the session. I'm like, yeah, but you're done. Like, pretty much I kicked him out, but, like, it was the end of the session, and he kind of rubbed that in my face, and so I was so overwhelmed with, like, sheer, like, hatred and anger that, like, I couldn't really, like, talk, because I would have just been like, you know, he goes, well, it's the session's almost over. No, you're done. Like, I mean, completely done for the summer. You're done. Like, don't come back. I do not want to see you in my facility. You're making this an unpleasant environment, not only for me, a lifeguard who is here to protect you and help you and make sure that you're safe, you're affecting other patrons who paid to be here and have no, like, you're a complete bully. You're bullying John, who we all love dearly. That's not okay. That's so ethically wrong in so many levels. Like, are you freaking kidding me? I was livid. You are harassing the other guards, because I wasn't the first guard he soaked. I was just the first one that got, like, so pissed off. And I was like, I'm tired of your shit. Like, okay, all your splashes are so huge. Like, they go up above the 9-foot diving board. Like, what exactly are you compensating for? What exactly in your life? Are you trying to make such an impact in water because you can't make an impact in women? Like, I'm sorry that you don't have an actual dick, but you don't need to act like an 8-year-old boy, even though your dick is so small. Like, and then, I guess, okay, my friend, another lifeguard, this same name, John, not the autistic man, though, was over in the kiddie pool, guarding over there, and I guess the same guy comes over, gets his kid. This guy has a kid. Are you freaking kidding me? You're raising a child like that? Who would mate with you? You're such an asshole. Like, you are the reason that high school was so miserable for so many people, because of people like you. Like, grow the fuck up. You are an adult man. What makes it okay to act like this? Like, no, you are in a public environment. This is a family environment, and you're making it miserable for everyone here. I fucking hate you. Leave. Anyways, get so fired up about this. And so he goes and gets his kid, and my coworker, I guess, overhears him, and he's like, yeah, I got the lifeguard totally wet, and she was, like, super mad, but, you know, it's like when you need to race a cop at a red light. It's the last few minutes of the session, so you gotta get the guard soaking wet, because they can't actually do anything. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Then, after we closed, we're going to, like, put lane lines in the pool for morning swim team, and he's right outside the gate talking to John, and another guard is like, dude, it's him, that's freaking him, he's giving John shit. And so, like, 5 of us guards, like, freaking march down there, and, like, I could hear what they were saying, and they weren't, like, fighting, because if they were fighting, I'd be like, you know what, about what I said with being done, I didn't mean today, I meant this summer. Do not come back. I do not want to see you in my facility. I will take whatever repercussions I get for kicking you out without formally getting the approval of a freaking manager, but I swear to God, every guard here will back me up if you are messing with him. Like, no, I will call the cops on you. I don't even care. If you don't leave, I will report you for trespassing. Get off. Like, oh, fucking asshole. Like, seriously, why is it okay for him? Like, he was an adult male. Like, he was kind of chubby. He had his beer belly going on. He had, like, a stupid tattoo, super gross and hairy chest. And it's like, you weigh, like, 300 pounds. You're an adult male. Like, you're way past that point in your life where acting like that is even considered, like, the norm. You should be a mature adult and, like, have some respect for someone who's here to protect you and your child's life. Like, you better hope you don't get a freaking cramp and start drowning, because I will count to 10 before I jump in for your ass. No, I would save him. But then I'd be like, you're an asshole, leave. Like, oh, fuck you. Okay. You don't mess with my coworkers, and you don't mess with John. And you don't mess with an innocent lady who's dressed very nice from work, wearing a white blouse. No, you can't. That's not acceptable. And I told my manager, too. I was like, if I see him back here and he's pulling shit, he's out. Like, I don't even care. I will chew him the out. And I was like, you guys are so lucky I have some self-control, because I wanted to flip him off more than I've ever wanted to flip off anyone in my entire life. I wanted to jump down from Tower 2, freaking beat him with my guard 2, push him in the pool, and drown him. And I'm not an angry person, guys. Sorry, that was a good rant. And I got, like, overly mad. But I'm really not that much, like, I don't get angry. And, like, I was telling my sister about this, and I got, like, even more fired up than I am right now. And she's, like, laughing. She's like, I've never seen you like this. Like, I'm your own sister. I've known you since the day you were born. I've never seen you get mad like this. Like, because I get upset, I get mad, but, like, I usually just go cry. Or, like, shut up about it, but, like, be, like, passive aggressive. No, I was livid. So, Joyce is being a lifeguard. No, that sucked. I also fell in the pool the other day when I was trying to put on pool covers. That was really horrible. I was in such a bad mood that day, too, just because I was tired. And I work all day tomorrow, but then I get off pretty early on Friday, and then I don't work again until Wednesday, so. Because I'm going to college for the weekend, for 3 days, to tour, and, get everything set up and sign up for my classes. That's so crazy. Anger. Anyways, I thought that I would actually upload a video. I've actually made, like, 3 or 4 videos, but I haven't uploaded them. One was about, altercation type deal with one of my coworkers that wasn't that big of a deal, but I was really upset about it. And I, like, got, like, because normally when I get angry, I cry, and so I cried, and I was like, I don't want to upload this. Even though you guys have all seen me cry, I don't care, but no, I didn't upload that. Plus, I didn't want it to, like, if by some off chance one of my coworkers saw it, then, like, think that I was, like, some crazy person. I don't know. Anyways, and then I started some minimal footage for that project that I was going to work on, but then my camera died because I forgot to charge it. So, yeah, we will see. It might be a while. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you guys for watching me angrily, rant and babble and curse, because, like I said, I was really pissed off. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully it won't be too crazy long. Maybe I'll, like, I doubt I'll vlog at college just because I won't have any time, like, away from people, and it's weird, I guess, to vlog in front of people. But, maybe at night, because I think I get my own dorm to sleep in. I'm really hoping I get to see what my actual dorm is and, like, go inside it and stuff. Fingers crossed. Anyways, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.